Tamayo, and here we are for you. And today I have a very special guest. You have been seeing this on social media. She went to school in Washington, D.C., and I see she just signed up. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest is coming in right now. And hola, Maria. Hola. So here we are. I'm waiting for her. Laura, hola.
Hola,
¿Cómo estás?
muy bien aquí.
Welcome to For You, and I'm very happy, I'm very honored, very proud to have Laura Gomez Cadena on our show. Laura is one of our favorite students here. She's been with JCT for Education for years, and we started a long time ago. Laura Gomez Cadena, she went to George Washington University, graduated, graduated in 2018, double major, bachelor's in international affairs, and actually a double degree in economics. Then after that, you went to and worked full time for the World Bank. And after the World Bank, actually, you joined a master's degree, an MBA program, and MSIS, University of Maryland. So welcome to the program, Laura.
Thank you, Juanca. I'm really excited to be here and share some of the experiences that I've had so far.
So Laura and I, we've known for 6 years now. And throughout these years, I have seen you developing in something amazing. I mean, you have done an extraordinary career. I have a lot of questions. The team collected questions. We will take questions from everything. But first and foremost, how are you? How is your family? And where are you right now?
Good. So I'm in Colombia right now. I'm at home, self-quarantined or in quarantine as the rest of the country. And I'm here with my family, and we're all happy and healthy, thankfully, during this unprecedented times.
I know. And Laura, when did you arrive to Colombia?
I got here around a month ago, so probably March 13th.
Okay. And how long have you been on self quarantine? Like, you don't go anywhere. You stay pretty much at home, correct?
Yeah. This is my fifth week actually that I've been quarantined. And yeah, I do not leave home at all for anything.
But I'm sure that you're super busy with your MBA and your double master. So tell me about how are you doing with your master courses online?
Yeah, sure. So this is actually, I started my MBA a year ago in August, and now I just started my MS in Information Systems. So this is my first semester doing both degrees. Right now, everything, of course, has moved online, and I think it has been overall a very easy transition. The professors are really organized, and it's been overall a smooth transition. But of course, having a face-to-face interaction with your professors, TAs, is completely different when it goes online. So that's a change that we're all trying to adjust to, but it's going well so far.
Good. And a lot of the universities, they're very prepared to teach online, particularly schools that are offer the MBA and the Masters in Information Systems. That's something that is not foreign. It might be foreign to you to adjust to the schedule, but I will tell you, I took online courses for my own MBA. I had a hybrid program, which was physical classroom and then online. It was a lot of work. Actually, it's probably more work online than what it is when you are in the classroom. Do you agree?
Yeah, professors think somehow that you have, like three times the time that you used to have before. So yeah, they're putting a lot of on us right now, but I guess it's fine. We have more time, to be honest.
Yeah. Laura, you are probably one of the most talented students that I met in my career, and I'm not kidding you. I'm not. She didn't pay me any money. Laura is always thinking and thinking and thinking, and you transitioned from your high school at Colegio Británico in Cali. You went to George Washington University, and actually, Slavko and their family, they are watching right now, so they are saying hello. And one thing that impressed me about you is that you are always ahead. You are one of those students that never procrastinates. You are always on task, disciplined. One of the things that I recall and remember most about you is how you self-develop your own website when you were in high school, and your high school career take you into your undergraduate and graduate, and your website has progressed. Can you, because we have a lot of students watching right now, both undergraduate, graduate, and parents, tell us about your idea about your own website and how you keep it current.
Yeah. So on the piece of keeping it current, that has been a little bit challenging since I started my master's, because it does take a lot of work. But it started back in high school when I was applying to universities in the US. And I was thinking, there's a lot of really competitive candidates out there, and I'm just going to be one more application. What is, a way to differentiate yourself? Um, and so I was given the idea of doing a web page. I forgot, honestly, who, I think it was our high school counselor, um, in our high school, who gave that initial idea. And so I rolled with it, and honestly, I never thought that I was going to keep it current for such a long time, but it has been with me since, through all my undergrad years, and now as a master's student. So it's been like a great resource just to show people what you're doing outside of a paper resume that sometimes may not be enough, whereas that is for university recruiting, or if you're applying to internships or jobs. I think that just, it's a value added to your profile.
Laura, one of the most impressive things, I have people that actually work at the World Bank and they have amazing positions. But I always say when I need to find an internship, I go through you. You have a lot of contacts at the World Bank, and it is inspirational. I was looking at your LinkedIn from what you did in high school, even in college, and just to see that you're a fellow right now at the University of Maryland, I'm so proud of you. So I think what is the secret of so much success at your age? Because you're a very successful student.
Thank you. I think it's what they call it, resilience and grit. I think grit is one of my favorite words. That was actually a word that was introduced to me by my former boss at the World Bank. Her name was Sana Al-Haj. She was a great, she is still today a great mentor, and she used that to describe me when she wrote a lot of my letters of recommendation. And grit is basically the idea that you just keep pushing no matter how rough, how difficult the path is. You just continue pursuing your goals. It's, that capacity to stay focused no matter what's happening in the external world. So I think that has been one of the reasons why I've been able to achieve what I have. And
Okay.
yeah, it's just being determined, consistent, and
Laura,
having
I
that grit
see
for sure.
a familiar face just joined up. What's your boyfriend's name?
Oh, Win. Yeah, I saw that
Win
too.
just Win just signed up. Hello, Win. And for those of you, Win is the sweetheart on the other side. And Win is a medical student at GW, at George Washington University. And I know Win is studying really hard right now. Win, my friend, hello. And how's he doing? Tell us a little bit, because you guys, your family worked on the health side. And tell us a little bit about his current situation and your family situation with everything the president just regulated, that all healthcare physicians, they have to work. Tell us a little bit, United States and Colombia.
Yeah, sure. So, yeah, as you say, I come from a family of doctors. My mother is a plastic surgeon. My dad is a hematologist oncologist. My boyfriend is Huzwin. He's on second year of medical school. His parents are, so yeah, I'm kind of in this medical world since a very young age, honestly. And he right now, so he's in his second year, which was actually pushed back a couple months. So that has been a big change for his study schedule.
I think we're having some technical difficulties right now. Your voice, I can hear you. So I don't know if people can hear to Laura. I can't. I just can't hear you. Laura, I can hear you. You wanna exit and come back? Exit and come back, and I will invite you back, okay? So we're here with Laura Gomez Cadena. She just left us. She's having a little bit of problems with technology, no sound. We're getting her back right now. She's trying, let me see. We're waiting for her to sign up right here. Laura, let's invite her back. She's in Cali, Colombia, and right now the Wi-Fi is not working very well. She's connecting. We will bring her back. Laura.
Now, can you hear me?
Yeah, welcome back. So
Great.
you were talking about family of doctors, your father, your mother, and then your boyfriends as well. So continue, please.
Yeah, so you know, they're back in the US, so my boyfriend and his family, so they've been, you know, working really hard during these times. And I guess now with the decree that the Colombian president released, there's just a lot of decisions and conversations that doctors need to have, you know, today and within the next few days and weeks. But you know, what I've seen across is these doctors that are so close to me, that are my family, they just want to help people. They want to make sure that the country, in, you know, in economics and health terms, just moves forward in the right direction. And you know, I'm sure that they'll be taking the right to help us get through this pandemic.
Okay. Laura, you and I, we had deep conversations about the future of Colombia, our nation, and I think you're a mover and shaker for Colombia. You have met ambassadors. You actually asked a very good question to the president of France. I remember when he was visiting George Washington University. I mean, you've been around politicians all over, and I have always told you, if you ever become a politician, I will be after you, because we always been talking about transparency, ethics. Is that something that you would like to do for Colombia in the future?
So right now it's not in my plans, honestly.
Okay.
I went on the World Bank, that it's kind of like you know, it's a little bit of private and public sector at the same time. But I think when I decided to do my MBA and right now be in the master program that I'm in, it was in the employment opportunities and changes that private companies can have on an economy.
Okay.
And especially with a sector like small and medium-sized enterprises, startups. So I think right now I'm the private side of things rather. Of course, people say never say never. That's not part of my plans right now.
Yeah, never say never. I think you have an amazing career coming up, and who knows, life move on. You're still super young, and I know you're graduating in 1 year. But I just want to move into another topic right here. We have students, both undergraduate and graduate. What message do you have to the students that they want to fulfill? Probably they want to go to the same places that you are right now. You went to GW and now University of Maryland. What recommendations, what tips do you have for both undergraduate and graduate students?
That's a tough question. I think for undergrad, I think the number one tip, no matter even if you're a student or if you're not, is networking. Such an important part of my undergrad career and now as a master's student. I never stopped networking. Even as an undergrad, as a freshman, I was grabbing coffees with everyone in DC. I was taking advantage of our location, and that was really important. When I went and worked for the World Bank, I did that as well. I met people every single week. Everyone was willing to meet, talk about their experiences. and I keep doing that today. And so I think that's really important, not only to hear people's stories, but if you have a objective, a purpose to achieve, then it's important to put a face to your name. Okay. Because as I was saying, having just a paper resume or just sounds really different when people have a face and a story behind it. So I think that would be my number one recommendation that rings true even for me in the past, now, and I'm sure for the future as well.
And I know you had a very tough decision. Probably Slavko from GW is watching right now. But when you went into your master's, you applied to a lot of schools. You were accepted to incredible schools, including George Washington University for your MBA. But you had the tough decision to choose between George Washington University and University of Maryland. How did you make that decision? What told you to make that decision?
Yeah, so I applied to a lot of universities, and I heard back from them, and at the end I drilled them to those two. And I think I had two important goals for my master's. Number one is I wanted to do a dual degree. I work for the tech department at the World Bank, and I wanted to be in technology. I just found technology just a fascinating industry within our economy that women are not very represented at, and I wanted to be part of that change. So I wanted to put both. Both of them did. Maryland actually offered it at a longer time, which was not ideal for me, but they have a very strong program for the MSIS. So I think number one was, their strength not only of their MBA, but also the second degree, which was the MSIS program. And I think the second thing was the community that I was going to be able to find when I pursued my master's. And at University of Maryland, the class size was about 60 people. So everyone knows each other, their names, what everyone is doing, their family members even. So it's a very nice, close-knit community. And although I had a community at GW, because GW itself was an urban campus, there was not the same, college experience that you see from a typical US university. And so I did I loved it for my undergrad. I think that was to my personality. It was just what I needed to get me started. But I wanted for that second phase of my life, which was the master's, to have a close-knit community and a place that could facilitate that. And so I saw that in Maryland.
Okay.
And a third point, which I think was great, is the scholarships they offer were great. I'm actually on a full ride scholarship with University of Maryland right now, so that was of course a big playing factor.
Well, I know the George Washington University did a great job with your undergraduate, your internships. We talk about your internships, your self-discipline. One of the things that impressed me the most about you as well is how you embed fun, trips, culture, and exercise. I remember you would always say, I have to go to the gym, I have to go, and you always exercise. So they say, cuerpo sano, mente sana, healthy lifestyle, and I think that's another key component of your success, that you're always working out and you're always exercising. Am I correct?
Yeah.
We lost your audio. Okay.
Yes, you're right.
Okay. Already. So everyone,
I guess
we have a little bit of a delay. Go ahead, keep going, and we got it closed up.
Yeah, no, I was just saying that I think, once your mind is in a right place, you can do anything you propose yourself to do so. And for me, exercise is so.
Okay, Laura, we're gonna say goodbye. I know it's been really tough with the communication, the Wi-Fi from either your place or my place. I won't blame it on United States or Colombia. Is the technology right now? A lot of us are using tech, so I just want to say thank you for attending our For You program today. We are so proud of you. I wanted you to share your experience as an undergraduate student, as a graduate student, student that work full time for the World Bank. Women in Power, you have been to so many clubs and organizations, and you're a tremendous leader. Laura, this is your place. Esta es tu casa. Please say hello to your parents, Win, hola, and to all of the students, parents, colleagues, and everybody that is watching. Have a wonderful afternoon and see you mañana.